Hey my beauties, hey my chicas, hey my glow queens, and hello my Glamm-Mahs. It's me, it is Angela. Happy Monday, y'all. Even though I was still thinking it was the weekend when hubby was up early this morning, and I'm like, why is he up? Like, chill. Dude was getting ready to go to work, and I'm like, whoa. So anyway, with that being said, it is Monday, and I hope that your morning is going absolutely great. I was going to say absolutely perfect, but none is perfect but Jesus, okay? I have a dentist appointment at, I think it's at 10:30, so baby girl's going to come here, come pick me up and take me to my dentist appointment, and this might be the day that I said I want to hang out with her again. So, but I'm going to see what her schedule is for the rest of the day, and we'll just take it from there. So anyway, y'all, you see this binder and you know what binder it is. Well, if you don't, for my newbies, this is my Christmas binder. I haven't had it that long. I got it from Melina of the Millennial Dollar. I have her blue, I think the blue one is called Blue Mountain, and this one is called Cherry Coffee, something like that. But anyway, I just absolutely love it. It's so soft because y'all know I'm such a Moterm girl. But honey, this right here is like this close, like inching up there, giving them a run for their money. But anyway, so if you remember, if you've been following along my other videos, I was saying that hubby and I, have been doing some upgrades on the house, and it's been expensive. It's still expensive. We had one of the bathrooms upstairs repainted and some other stuff done to it, small stuff like the knobs and painting the cabinets and all of that. But that paint on the wall is adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else have we gotten done? I talked about the monies we spent on the yard. The patio we got done 2 weeks ago. We're just waiting for them to come back, stain it and repaint it, because they had to let the new wood settle and all of that. We've gotten new windows. I think that's been like 2-3 years ago, but honey, we're still paying on them windows, okay? But they are beautiful. You have to invest in your investment. And we wanted to do all this before hubby retires too, because sometimes, honey, that same money don't be coming in after retirement. What else? We've got new insulation. We've just been putting money into this house because we didn't want it to be like desperation, like we got to get this done. Where's the money going to come from? Oh my God, now we got to get this huge loan, blah, 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 blah. So we didn't want it to get that far gone. So we have just been working on stuff, repairing or, renewing or upgrading as we see fit, and as our money is available. Our money, a little bit of credit here and there. Hubby always cleans that up, honey. He's a big believer, like, use your credit, you got to pay it. So yeah, so that's what we've been doing. I said all that to say that I have this binder out because we were talking about using our Christmas money, trying to get it out, Lord, using our Christmas money, because our Christmas is fully funded with $1,000. And since the boys basically got their Christmas for their birthday, those gamer systems, is that what it calls? All the gamer stuff they want on their desk, the screen, whatever, that modem thing and all that light up stuff. And I don't know, but that's what they wanted. That's what they got. And we did explain to them that is like basically your Christmas. Because they're older and they just ask for like Roblox cards, money, a couple of hoodies, whatever. And then back to school is getting ready to gear up. So yeah. So anyway, hubby and I made the decision, and he was still asking me about it this morning. He was leaving out for work. He said, oh, so I need to call the guy today. And then I was like, no, next month. I don't know. I must have been half asleep. But anyway, whenever we get it done, we'll know that we have the money. So I have where our Christmas was fully funded here. And so I'm going to take this 1,000 out. I don't know if he's gonna need the whole 1,000 or maybe I think maybe just 500. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, y'all. I'll get back to y'all on what we actually use, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. So I actually don't know how much he's going to need. I think I mentioned in a video before this one that I had given him 300, and I was like, whatever you want to do with it, you put it toward next month's mortgage. You can put some in your pocket, put some toward painting. So I don't know, but it's here, and I'm pulling it out, and we're gonna see how it all goes. But now that I'm pulling it out, because this is what it's for. This is what we save the money for when stuff arises, stuff pops up, whether we know about it or we don't know about it. This is why we save it. But then why is it when it's time to pull it, it's like no? So I'm really trying to get out of that mind frame because, like I said, number one, this is the reason that we save the money. We put it to the side, we sacrifice, and move situations and money and move it around to make sure that this isn't touched and all of that. So when it is time to pull the money, we shouldn't even hesitate. We should say, oh my God, I have that money. And in certain situations, I do. I am so excited when Bae said, oh, this is coming up, that's coming up. I'm like, oh, I budgeted for that. Oh, budgeted for that. Just like we went camping around Memorial Day holiday. And as soon as we got back, the person that puts it all together, because this is our 3rd year going, he was already wanting to pay for next year. He puts it on his credit card, and we give him the money. So I gave Hubby for that. I have our homeowners association money. I don't know what they're waiting on. I think they usually are coming by, knocking on the doors with their little pads, clipboards or whatever, or they're parked at the entrance of the subdivision and checking out who's paid and all of that. So I have that saved up. What else? I have our family bank binder ready to go. So it's like, honey, the money is there. Pull thy monies, okay? But it's a mind thing, y'all. And I think it is because we have been in lack for however long. We feel like we have been in lack. We have gone without. Before we started budgeting, our money was just, easy in, went out just as easy as it came in. So it's like once we get a few dollars, it's like, I'm not letting it go. But that is that mind frame. That is the shackles on our brain, y'all. We have to let this money go. And honey, I am preaching to myself because I am that person like, no, we want the binders full. We want the envelopes full. We want the, the monies from the savings challenges. We want the envelopes to stay full. We don't want to reallocate so quick, but for the most part, yeah. We got to do better. I know I do. That's why I say, honey, I am preaching to myself. But we're going to get this painted, though, because once you pull the money and get whatever it is that we need to get done, it gets done. It's like, whew, and we cash flowed it, right? So that's the icing on the cake. Cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. So anyway, yeah, so here's this $1,000. And to be honest, I'm thinking he's only going to need 5, but I'll leave it up to his discretion. Like I said, I'm just grateful. I just feel highly blessed that, I've saved this money up and everything else is pretty much taken care of. Like I said, the boys got their birthday gifts as far as like, Jaden still has to get his earring. He still wants his earring when he comes back from camp, which we dropped him off yesterday, y'all. We dropped Jaden off at camp, honey. He was so excited. It's always so organized. Like, if you're new or you just want to know what the heck I'm talking about, Jaden, my 13-year-old grandson, Grand King, his birthday was July 1st. He turned 13 and he had asked for an earring. When we went to get it done, and when you fill out the paperwork, it says, if you have like diabetes or other chronic issues, what different medications you're on, it could be a greater risk. So honey, I immediately told the lady, cancel that because I need to talk with his team of nurses and doctors. And they did get back with me and they okayed it. But hubby and I said we still want to wait till he comes back from camp because he'll be gone for a week. Because we want to make sure that he puts the solution on there for the healing process and Poor thing, honey, he got enough to keep a week. So he got to keep the rubber bands on his braces. He's got to make sure he keep the brace on his knee. And I emailed the person over the event, the camping session, just to let them know. And then when we were dropping them off yesterday, it was like they had tent. They always have tents set up, like stations, like for medicine, for any physicalities, limitations. Like they're taking notes for everything. So we love this camp. It is a camp for kids with type 1 diabetes, and it is just Jaden loves it. And it was like, I remember you. As soon as he rolled the window down, gave him his name. It was like, I remember you, Jaden. So anyway, I just want him to have such a good time. And they asked us to write letters to them so they can have a letter or some mail to open up each day since they will be gone for so long. So honey, that wasn't nothing but a word. Me and Papa wrote those letters. I wanted his brothers to write them, but they were like in and out and I could never catch them. And baby girl was supposed to do it and she couldn't get the timing right. She was supposed to type it in her notes, send it to me. I was going to print it out, but anyway, honey, he got his 5 letters. So, and then they asked us to put something like a surprise note or something in their book bag that they don't know about, not book bag, suitcase, until they start like unpacking their clothes. So I wrote him like a nice little letter and tucked it way under there. When he pull out all his clothes, he'll say, "What is this?" So it's gonna be awesome. I'm sure he's having a good time because y'all know I'm catching on my sleep, okay? So yeah, that's it. I don't want this video to be long and drawn out. So yeah, I'm gonna be out of here and get ready to go get my teethuses done, right? Have my pearly white. So like I said, y'all have the most amazing Monday. And I am going to see you in the next video, which I'm hoping I will start opening up some of this Happy Mail from these Etsy shop creators. Okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.